What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is blessed. I hope everybody has been taking care of their health and, keeping that on track. You know what I mean? Just stand on your fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Not settling for less around this bitch. Really coming up on top, out here, man, as far as success is concerned. One thing that I want you guys to understand is, success is very important. You got some people that's going to be about it. You got some motherfuckers that's going to talk about it. And you're going to have some motherfuckers that's, like I said, they're going to be about it and they already doing it, right? So I want you guys to be a part of the people that's already doing it. Or be a part of the people that's going to be about it. I'm not going to make this too much about sin, but we're going to always talk about sin on this platform. But just say this, man, a lot of us, we like, damn, man, how the fuck did that happen? We still kind of waiting on sin to drop, some new content or, something like that, right? And I'm here to tell you guys, man, all of the content that you want, it's already on the platform. All of the content that you want, it's already on the platform. All you gotta do is just go over there. That's all you gotta do. Just go on over there, man. Sin was able to touch over 10 million people. You can go do your history yourself. But whenever you go over there to his platform, you can see that bro touched over 10 million people. You know what I mean? So that's beautiful, man. A lot of motherfuckers ain't able to say that. You know what I mean? But that's a beautiful thing, man, to be able to touch over 10 million people, with a gift that God blessed you with, man. That is a blessing. Job well done. I just had to go ahead and, throw that up in there. You know what I mean? Job well done. Over 10 million people, man. Job well done. There's a lot of us that are still shocked. And we still kind of like, damn, what the hell? And I'm just going to tell you, man, it's like back in the day, they used to have different bracelets, different shirts that would say WWJD. I'm going to tell you, WWSD. What would sin do? WWSA. What would sin say? ST. What would sin think? Whenever you move like that, you're gonna make wise decisions. Because one thing that we can all agree with is that sin made a lot of wise decisions. He would tell you about the unwise decisions that he made. But he made a lot of wise decisions. And a lot of times sin would think before he did things. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to, always think, what would sin do? What would sin think? What would sin say? About this particular situation or about this particular circumstance. There's a lot of people that's like, you've been going through this and going through that and, you really don't have nobody to really turn to. And I'm here to tell you, just think, what would sin do? What would sin think? What would sin say? I need somebody to come on with some shirts like that, and reach out to Freeze, so that we can get that going. But, what would sin do? What would sin say? What would sin think? About this particular situation? There's a lot of squares out there, and I'm here to talk to you guys. If you want to know anything about the game, or you need some, some edification, or, some good words for the game, just go to Sin's platform, and that's going to always be there. All right? It might not even say it in the subject of that particular video, but I guarantee you, he going to have some substance, that's going to make your day better or make your life better, or greater. Other than that, you would have to get that from Freeze, if you're in the game. I'm not here to deliver any messages, for the people that are, active participants, or, maybe you've been thinking about this or thinking about that. I'm going to tell you like Sin would tell you. young man, you need to gear your life towards something totally different. You know what I mean? You need to go do something totally different. There's somebody that's listening right now. Brother, you don't have a chemistry with this shit, and you need to leave it alone, man, before you be up in an early grave or, in somebody's correctional facility as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's not for you. You know what I mean? I know you've been mesmerized by certain videos and, things like that, but I'm here to tell you, man, for the wages of sin is death, like Sinful the P would tell you. But we're going to keep on going. But for the squares, I got you. You know what I mean? For the people that are squares, you fellas, I got you. There's a lot of guys that, you were thinking about doing certain things, but then after you saw that sin, had made this transition, you put a halt, like people would say in the military, you put a halt, on things. And I'm glad that you did, because that lifestyle ain't for you, man, and you was about to sit up there, man, and get yourself into some shit that you ain't gonna be able to get yourself out of. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, leave that shit alone. You can find success, in the corporate world for sure. You can find success in the business world for sure. You do not have to sit up there, man, and get your life, fucked over, by trying to, be something that you are not. You know what I mean? And usually the guys that are trying to be something that they're not, man, they always make their way to an early grave, bro. You know what I mean? They always do, they always, seem to make their way, to prison, man, or to jail, or, some things like that, man. So don't let that be you. You know what I mean? Let me be, let me be, one of them ones, that helped you, refocus your mind, change your vision. You know what I'm saying? There's some people out there, you've been going through some shit. It seems like ever since sin died, you know what I mean, your manhood done died. You know what I'm saying? Seemed like ever since, sin done made his transition, it just seemed like your manhood done made a transition as well. It's left though. It didn't go to the same spot that sin. It didn't go to the same spot that sin went. Sin went to heaven. Yours, your manhood, man, and your determination, man, and it went somewhere else, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? It died, bro, but it didn't go anywhere, man. It just vanished. You dig what I'm saying? I'm here to help you, you know what I mean? Put some life back in your body. Let me be some water, like Sin say, put some love in your body. Let me go ahead and put some of this love in your body, man. You know what I mean? This good old game for you squares. I'm gonna just tell you like this, brother. Whenever you sit up there, man, and you settle for some bullshit, that's all you're gonna have is bullshit. You settle for, a bullshit of a bitch, and that's what you got. You know what I mean? You got bullshit of a bitch. You know what I mean? You're dealing with bullshit. You're gonna continue to deal with bullshit because you're settling for bullshit. Stop settling, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's time to really get some power about yourself. You're losing power. That's not something that sin would have you doing. That's not something that sin would be preaching to you. You know what I mean, man? Get some power in your shit. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. What's going on with you? You're not even dressing like that. You ain't been going to the barbershops like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you're not even going to the barbershop like that. You're not keeping yourself up. You're not keeping yourself clean. You know what I mean? You're not reading. You're not giving a fuck about reading. A lot of y'all niggas think that y'all done read enough. And the only thing that you need to read is like signs and, street signs and, just dumb shit, right? Chip bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas is reading, shit off of the fucking menu somewhere if you're going, you know what I'm saying, or what you want to eat, but you're not reading, to help your brain development. You know what I'm saying? And so what you don't use, you will lose, right? So if you're not, you're not using the gift that God have gave you, which is to be able to retain a lot of information, things of that nature, you're going to lose that, brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you, man, it's time to get back right, get back focused. You know what I'm saying? Get your health right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, get your health right, man. Get your eating habits right. A lot of y'all motherfuckers still been eating crazy, like, but a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, I applaud you because you have changed the way that you eat. You know what I'm saying? You have been putting a lot of fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. You have been working out. And shout out to you guys, you know what I mean, that have. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's time to get back on the shit that we supposed to be getting back on, man, and that's keeping our health up. You know what I mean? Like Andre Taylor, you know, even suggested that you guys need to get your blood work drawn. That's something I'm even talking to myself with that. You know what I mean? We got to get our blood work drawn. When you get your blood work drawn, you can really see what's going on with your body. You know, you can see everything that, you know, doctors cannot see, things that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? They would have never known if they wouldn't have done the blood work, you know, and things like that. So you guys need to make sure that we're doing that. You know what I mean? Continuing to put that good love in your body. You know, that spring love in your body. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are putting some good purified love in your body, but, you know, like Freeze would tell you guys, man, put some of that good spring water, you know, in your body. And shout out to Freeze. You know, I've never met Freeze. I've met Sin. I've never met Freeze, but shout out to Freeze. Freeze is definitely still grieving. You know, you might not see it. Bro does a good job of, you know, being able to take the good with the bad as well. You know, and I believe that you know, that's that man in him. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's that man in him, man. He got that character. Him and Sin was, you know, they like one and the same. You know what I mean? Shout out to Freeze. You know, and continue, you know, to keep Freeze uplifted in prayer. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of y'all that are praying warriors. You know, you got, you know, a certain belief system, and it aligns with, you know, what Sin and Freeze is on. You know what I mean? Whether that's Christianity, you might be, you know, Muslim. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, you just might be somebody that just believes in God. You know, and you believe in Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahshua. You know, and I want you guys to be sure, you know, to keep Freeze uplifted in prayer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's mandatory, man. Keep bro uplifted in prayer. I know there's a lot of things that bro wanted to accomplish, and you know, he just wasn't able to do things the way that he wanted to do it in the taste that, you know, him and Sin would have wanted it done in. You know, and we respect that, because we know what, you know, Freeze would have liked. You know what I'm saying? We know what Sin would have liked, and you know, so, you know, blessings to Freeze, man. And I need you guys to just go run them numbers up, man, and go get you some good game, you know, to you guys that are in the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Freeze got some content for that. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, people used to always say, man, YouTube got all the content. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, whatever you want to know, all you got to do is just go to YouTube. That's the same thing, man, when it come down to this game. If you Freeze and Sin, they got all of it. You know what I'm saying? You name it, bro, they have it. You know what I mean? They got a video for that. You know what I mean? They got some words for that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you going through in the game. You know what I'm saying? Sin and Freeze, they really don't have to make another video ever again. And they got a video for that, you know what I'm saying, for your current situation. You know, so to those that are in the lifestyle, be sure, you know what I mean, to check them out. You will never see me speaking, you know, on the game. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that I would be speaking on. You know, like I've told you guys in other videos, that's something that Sinful didn't recommend. And, you know, just because bro has made his transition don't mean things change. You know, of course, certain things have changed. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is going to stay the same, right? And one thing that I know that is the truth is that, you know, them up and comings and, you know, people that are, you know, doing different things, you just ain't got no business on here, man. You're going to leave that to Sinful and Freeze. They've done an incredible job. Sin, he don't have to make another video. And he got a video for that. He got content for that. You know, whether you're in spirituality or, you know, carnality, like bro would tell you. You know, but I'm not gonna make this a long video, man. We're gonna come through and keep dropping some pieces, you know, for the people that are squares. You know what I'm saying? Those that are in, you know, relationships and things like that. You know, some of y'all might be in marriages or whatever the case might be. We'll drop content for y'all. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you want that good game, you know what I mean, you need your game uplifted. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to go to Freeze for that. But that's all I'll say, you guys. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later.